Sure. What you want, Kiki? What you do? What you wait? Mama. Oh, we got plans. Oh, where's that? Don't know why they call it Farmer's Frappe when it's very obviously a beer. Is it because they can't say the word beer? Because that's PG-13. Yes, sir. You are the prettiest of cakes. What you doing? Where you at? Mama. What is that yawn? Huh? What is that yawn? Well, would you look at that? That must be the Air Force's ship. Let's go smash some stuff up. You want to try your hand at being a Nessa, if you got energy for it?
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because you good? If you're up for it, of course. You want to give it a try?
Malroth, wait. I have a man hidden on that ship. He may have valuable intelligence for us. I won't risk exposing him. The last thing we want is a pitched battle. We need to sneak in undetected and meet with him on board.
One more line.
Donkey, what about that hill? You could use your windbreaker to glide down onto the ship without anyone noticing.
Red Goose, how's it going? Wait, are you in VC? You brought popcorn, huh? Well, if you have a request for a character for one of these voices I'm going to do for one of these characters, I'll wait for other people as well. But, yeah, if you have a request for one of these characters in terms of their voices for, like, a cartoon character you know of, let me know. But you're up, my love. Are you kind of tired?
Alright, we've made it on board. Now we just have to find my man on the inside.
Oh, this is the worst! The worst! Cookie Crisp. That did make him sound like the Cookie Crisp wolf. Are you kind of tired? Do I need to take over?
Well, I'd like to enjoy my dessert.
Well, then enjoy your dessert. I'll handle this. Well, yeah, because that's what the character did. It was a howl. That weirdly sounded like the Cookie Crisp wolf. Quiet now. Let's hear what this fiend has to say for himself. I hate that stupid troll. He had to go and get himself killed, didn't he? Now we've had to sail all the way to Moonbrook to finish what he couldn't. And we barely made it here at all. That stupid storm tore a huge hole in the stern of my poor ship. Grr, I hate storms. And kids who take my Cookie Crisp cereal. And then I find a horrible little human stowing away in my hold and have to throw them in the brig. And I just had it cleaned. God, I'm having a real dog of a day. And still no Cookie Crisp. A stowaway? He must be talking about my man who snuck aboard. The poor fellow must have been found out. We must hurry, Donkey. The monster said there was a hole in the back of the boat. Let's see if it's big enough to sneak in through. By the way, Red Goose, you need to play this. It's got the same mechanics as Minecraft, but it's way better. What the hell is Hightail? Phew-wee! This water's absolutely freezing. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it? You certainly have some unique preferences, Malroth. I'm so cold I can hardly feel my fingers. Grimmels, what are you doing? It's only a slime. Don't worry, I'll wring his little neck and be done with it before he can tell anyone we're here. Slime's dog, that's the silly girls. Is that you, Vanessa? Long slime no see. Oh, okay. Well, in this case, this is a full-fledged game. This is not a mod or anything. This is basically way better. Jeremiah, thank the stars you're alive. I was sure those ghastly beasts had caught you. Donkey, Malroth, this is Jeremiah. He's under my command, infiltrating the monster's forces. Alas, his mission has yet to bear fruit. What are you talking about? I've climbed the ranks faster than any slime in monster history, and the hole is tidier than ever now that I'm in charge of cleaning it. Alright. Hey, Goose.
Hello.
Okay, again, if you have any requests for any voices like cartoon characters or anything you know of.
Wait, so I can voice this the text, but just in my own way, right? Just doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, you request whatever character you want me to do for that specific character in this case.
Alright, well, let me do this one. Whatever the case, we have no time to waste. We must find out what the Air Force's weakness is before we are discovered.
What voice was that? Or what were... No clue, you were just winging it.
I mean, I tried to do a Bugs Bunny, but then my throat started to get sore.
After only one line, what do you do all day?
Yes.
Or are you getting sick?
I mean, I kind of was sick for like the past 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, I've been there. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Here, take this. It has served me very well over the years. A mod rod, yay. A nice big rod.
Say that again?
A nice big rod.
I'll take that as I will.
Whoa, what's going on? We look different. This is the power of the mod rod. As you can see, we can use it to disguise ourselves as monsters and roam freely through their midst.
Let me read this next one.
Alright.
It's kind of delayed because of the stream. But
It's okay, yeah.
let's get away a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, the time that saved us from those monsters in Moonham, that was you, wasn't it?
When one is disguised as a monster, there are many things one can accomplish. You can draw near to the enemy, talk to them, learn their strengths, their weaknesses, their secrets. There are disadvantages, though. For one, it is nigh on impossible to fight as a monster. Should the need for battle arise, we would do well to revert to our true forms. Well then, let us head further into the ship and see if we can't find out some trick to defeating the Air Force. And let us not forget the poor soul trapped in the brig. We should see to releasing them the first chance we get. The cells are in the room beyond this door. We shall have to find the jailer and convince them to lend us the key.
I thought you said legit. Like, I was about to say, were you legit since you were in jail?
What?
It's slang. You wouldn't get it. You're too old.
Wait, what was the slang, though?
It was like, you were legit since you were a jit. Because I heard you say something.
Legit? I don't... Legit's not too young for me. Legit just means legitimate.
Yeah, but people use it in, like, legit, like, more low, like a low level.
Like a what?
The M word. The M word.
What M word? Like a slur?
I'll just text it to you in Discord because I don't know what I'm allowed to say on Twitch. It's not a slur, I know that.
Okay. Fair. What you do, kid?
It's funny. Oh, it's funny.
Oh, that. Yeah. I don't know how that became a slur. I legitimately do not.
Ask Twitch.
Well, ask like society. Why they have decided that is a slur now?
We are a society.
Yeah. A really, really dumb one.
Alright. Give me 1 second, I gotta throw this away.
Okay. Start. Listen, you. You are just a glutton for kisses, aren't you, Missy? Aren't you? Smoochie. The captain will be hopping mad if he sees you lot away from your posts. Are you looking to end up inside a cell or something? Of course we are. We wouldn't be talking to you otherwise, would we? Now shut up and get out of the way, you dumb bunny. Melroth, please, let me handle this. Why are you whispering? You want to hop in the cell, have a look around, and make sure it's dreary and depressing enough? That's nothing to be embarrassed about. Go on in, but no funny business or you'll be stuck in there for good.
My Rick.
What?
Sorry. I was walking in here and I just said something. Stream?
No. Might have skipped.
You just in the Builderpedia.
Yeah, that's where you get your recipes, your rooms, and room blueprints. Rooms actually serve a purpose, aka the purpose you designed them for.
So that's where the whole like building thing, like similar to Minecraft, comes into play.
Yeah, but again, it actually functions way, way better.
You make it sound like Minecraft's building is harder.
It's not
just
harder.
blocks.
It's not harder, it's just tedious.
And ugly.
I mean, yeah. But that's the gist
And
of it, you know?
an ass to look at. In this case, you have it in the style of the creator of Dragon Ball. What more could you want?
Jack these ones.
Bruh.
So what the hell are we waiting for?
Hang on, I'm replying to someone.
Oh. Why did you do the and everything? Had? Yet?
Huh?
Do it.
What are you redeeming?
Do the funny.
Oh, you redeemed Pet That Fruff. Hang on. There he is. I'll go grab him in a sec.
Get that chuckster.
Hang on, I will. In a sec here.
That. Oh, I forgot you can't work.
Huh?
Damn.
Yeah, again, that doesn't work, bro. Again, it never worked.
Alright?
How could you forget something that never worked in the first place? But hang on, grabbing the boy. Wacko, come here, you fluffy.
Like, because I have smooth brain.
Clearly.
I don't got no wrinkles on that shit.
Look at this
Like
guy.
the SpongeBob, he erases his brain and just makes it smooth.
Right. Look at this guy, how cute he is.
Oh my god.
He do be.
I can barely see him because he's wearing a black shirt. Holy shit.
Oh, here he is.
Oh my god.
He is so cute.
What a chubby boy.
He do be. Because he begs for all the scraps. And gets them all because he's so gosh darn cute, he's hard to say no to. Eating that right.
I feel like you and your dog fight for like the remaining scraps of dinner.
No, he gets whatever our remaining scraps are. He actually licks our plates clean. Eating it right.
Wow.
Yep, he's the master plate cleaner.
There's one thing that I hate about like popcorn that's like baked at home. Because I was just eating a bag of that shit. After a while, fingers start feeling like they have like the slimy.
Oh, the butter on them?
Like the bag from it. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, Butterfingers is.
Because then I spend like 5 minutes in the bathroom washing my hands off.
Alright, I'm gonna make Hayden here super duper gay. Ah, no more monsters, please don't eat me. Oh, great and powerful Argon, hear my prayer. Save me from this wretched fate. Perhaps we should.
You're crying.
Yeah, he is crying. Perhaps we should use the mod rod again to remove our disguises. That might speed up the conversation a little.
Let me read this next one. Oh, I can barely read that. You'll... Fuck, you read that, you're playing.
Well, this part I'm not... That part I don't voice act, that's just the instructions.
What does it say? I can't read. Like, it's gone, goddammit.
Goodness gracious me! Who in Hargon's name are you, and how did you get in here? Ah, but where's my manners?
This, no one will...
Oh, do you wanna try it? Alright, go ahead.
Ah, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hayden, a bard. I snuck onto the ship to look for food, but the monsters had other ideas.
I don't know why I started thinking like a Shadow the Hedgehog voice.
Why? Because that is not the voice for him.
Nah, it's just too well trusts me.
No, it does not. But it is funny because it doesn't fit him.
And then, you see, that's just doubt.
We're searching for a way to defeat them. You must have heard them while talking while you've been in the cell. Did they mention any weaknesses they have? Anything we might be able to exploit? They're bound to have some sort of secret, everyone does. But sadly my jailer is a tight-lipped sort. He never rabbits on about anything. If it's information you're after, the downtrodden and the put-upon are always the first to gossip. And a ship like this is bound to have dogs' bodies to... Huh?
I'm sorry to do this to you, but I kinda gotta head out. Like,
Alright.
Sometimes our stomach get a bit bad.
Yeah, go ahead and rest up. Rest up, bro. Thanks for hopping on while you could. It's still appreciated.
No problem.
Alright,
Bye.
peace. Maybe you could find one. Alright then, donkey. Let's go. I mean, go, damn it. Speedy Nuts, how's it going? Don't forget to use the mod rod before any monsters catch sight of us. If I stay here, I'll only end up as a monster's lunch. I'm coming with you whether you like it or not. Eek, I haven't seen you around the ship before. You must be new here. So what if we are? Look, we just want to know what the Hair Force's weakness is. Are you going to tell us, or are we going to have to beat it out of you? Hang on, let me reload the stream on my end. Good ice cream?
Yeah.
Malroth, please, just be quiet. Just leave this to me. One of the werewolves has been making your life hell, and you want to know what their weakness is so you can get your own back. Eek, eek. I like the cut of your jib, newbie. Unfortunately, I can't help you out here. I might know someone who can, though. That poor Powie Yowie stuck out on the afterdeck day after day will be more than happy to lend you a hand. Go up the stairs to the main deck, then out to the rear cabin onto the afterdeck. And you're sure to find him.
Yes, is there something I can help you with? There's a werewolf who's making life awful for you, and you want to know his weakness so you can teach him a lesson? Listen, I may look big and nasty, but I'm not the type to nurse a grudge and sneak revenge. Not like that scarewolf up on the forecastle. Perhaps you should attack him. He's the biggest, reddest, scariest chap on the whole ship.
Oh, you're new to the force, aren't you? How do you like life in the big leagues? I hope you're committing plenty of evil deeds. This job's going to be a cakewalk. Those pathetic humans in Moonbrook don't stand a chance against us. We can all have the fun we want. That's enough out of you. Just shut up and tell us what the Air Force's greatest weakness is. You've got some spirit, newbie. I like you. So I'll let you in on a little secret. All of us in the Air Force are covered in thick, shaggy fur. It keeps us safe in the storm, whether that's one of snow or of swords. But there's one big drawback. If all that shaggy fur comes anywhere near a flame, we go up like a sack of kindling. Bury us in ice and we'll be right as rain. But bring a candle too close and woof! And we're cookie. Well, as crispy as Cookie Crisp. My goodness, Malroth, you've learned more in an afternoon than I discovered in many long years amongst living these monsters. This information is very useful indeed. We have our inspiration. Our new magical weapon must harness the power of fire. It seems our mission here is complete. Let us return to Moonbrook Castle before our true identities are discovered. Zuta Uta Nita Solo. Like Jabba the Hutt. My stars, Moonbrook Castle stands strong once more, but there used to be naught but ruins here. Grandfather? Oh, Esther, my dear, my sweet Esther, I'm so happy to see you alive and well. Jeremiah, you're back. After all these years, you have finally come home. I thought this day would never come. The wisest man in the realm has returned to us. Moonbrook's revival proceeds apace. Old friend, and with your wisdom, it surely shall grow speedier still. Donkey, neither I or my dear granddaughter, have ever subscribed to the Children of Hargon's hateful teachings. Let us join you and work together as builders.
Goodness gracious me, hating the Children of Hargon, becoming a builder? This old fellow must be out of his mind. Oh, Hargon, hear my song. I'll still be true to you. If you trust in Hargon, you can't go wrong. Dee-da-do-do-do-do-do.
My ears, what is that awful cacophony? Are you a monster in human form sent here to drive us all mad?
Do da la 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 la.
For any here, you're still tired. What? Okay. Yeah.
I would like to not do anything.
Okay. That's why I asked. You found out the Air Force's weakness? And you rescued Lord Jeremiah from the monster's midst? That's fantastic news. I heard that he went out for a walk and never came back. I would never have guessed that he'd been spying on the enemy all this time. Yeah, I've known the man since we were both in swaddling clothes. I never doubted for a second that he'd come back. Lord Jeremiah went undercover long before you and Malroth arrived in Moonbrook. Now that we know the enemy's greatest weakness, his mission is finally complete. So, Donkey, tell me exactly how these sizz snares of yours work exactly. You have considered that they can't merely belch scorching flames all around, I trust. The enemy would simply walk around them. I see. You plan to place a mechanism whereby the fountains of fire only activate when the enemy step on a nearby switch. You really do think of everything. No doubt you've come up with a design for the triggering mechanism too, haven't you? Well, Donkey, it seems that all that remains for you to do is to go to the wizard's workbench and build these new inventions of yours. Then the blueprint can finally be finished. Ooh, I need a lot more marble. Ooh, I need a lot more magic crystals. Sassy Horror Queen, thank you, much appreciated. And thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah! Gosh, donkey! Seeing the blueprint was one thing, but now that the Sizz snares are in place and the whole thing is complete, these defenses are downright inspiring. Next time the Hair Force comes knocking, we'll be able to give them a jolly good walloping. I'm almost eager to see them try their luck. And yet, Anessa still refuses to see the light, even after witnessing everything you've done for us. She's always been a stubborn so-and-so. Once she has her mind set on something, she will never change it. I cannot help but worry about her. But you needn't. Please don't hold her obstinacy against her. So Jeremiah's alive, just as I long suspected. The sly old fox had the whole of Moonbrook convinced he just upped and disappeared. Still, the truth is even more impressive. On Anessa's orders, he dropped his whole life without a word of farewell and joined the enemy ranks. Gad Zeus, what a shining example of a soldier! But I shan't be outdone. I must put all of my soldierly skills to work, too. Speaking of which, I have a splendid idea. I would have you invent something to aid us in marshalling our troops. We must keep our forces from charging blindly into battle. Better to allow your magical traps to do their work when the enemy is finished. To then finish the enemy off when they are weakened. I have calculated where best to hold the line. Once you have invented some sort of signal, pray place them in 2 places I mark out.
Oh, well done, my boy. Once more, the power of creation wells up inside us.
And within you too, donkey. Sets of chains, cell door, and sections of cell wall. It seems you have a plan to deal with any traitor who yet lurks among us. It would seem the sound of the bell has summoned several more soldiers. I trust there is no traitor among their number. We need all the help we can get. Well, our healers should certainly be able to aid us there. It seems they've all become more skilled at casting multi-heal. Oh, you've outdone yourself this time, Builder. The last of Hargon's heroes won't know what hit it. Our new arrivals look a bit lost, Donkey. Why don't you speak with them and give them a proper welcome?
Mercy me! Is this truly Moonbrook Castle? It was but a ruin the last time I saw it. Are you the one responsible for all this? Oh, indeed he is. All you see before you is thanks to the tireless work of our dear Builder. I had heard that the Builder was the emissary of annihilation, with the castle fortified, so perhaps it is our enemy who will be annihilated.
We believe so, but we cannot achieve this aim alone. We need every able man and woman to join the fight, yourselves included.
Your wish is our command, Your Majesty. Together we shall see Hargon's forces laid low, and the banner of Moonbrook flying high over this island once more.
Just a kiki that we got her to say. I take your picture. You're super cute. Keep on turning to this kiki, keep on turning to this kiki, really thinks so. Do. Why is she so small? You alright, my love?
Just tired.
Okay. My poor tired baby. Morocco, you shush.
What's he doing?
Just wolfing. Did you hear him?
No.
Hang on, grabbing some water. Excuse me. There we go. Castle all roofed.
Gadzooks, donkey, these watchfires are just the ticket. Now our soldiers can muster by these torches and wait for the perfect chance to strike. Excuse me. It's an excellent strategy, don't you think? Placing the watchfires behind the defenses? This way the enemy shall bear the full brunt of your strength, sapping traps before our soldiers charge forth from their positions to finish them off. Speaking of our soldiers, Builder, it may be merely my imagination, but I can't shake the feeling that we're a couple of men short. They may have simply deserted, but with all this talk of spies hiding amongst us, I fear a more sinister fate may have befallen them. Perhaps I am jumping to conclusions, but nonetheless, I suggest you keep your wits about you. Eek! Gadzooks, what was that?
You've got monsters closing in fast, Donkey. I think the Air Force are back for another piece of the action. Seems like they're ready to strike at any moment. But what about you, Donkey? Are you all set to take these suckers on? That's what I like to hear. Those magic traps of yours should soften them up. I'll take care of the rest. And by take care, I mean I'll clobber every last one of them. Let's go! You okay? My poor baby.
What?
Hurting. Nice one.
That's what happens when you've been working on your feet for a long time.
And you stand on that one foot for a long time.
It just feels comfortable.
Oh, I know. You just gotta learn to stop doing it.
I know.
Calm down, fool. Those babies are ready to snuggle.
Eek, eek, you fools defeated by mere humans? You're not just embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing me! Alright, no more monkeying around. If you want a job done well, you have to do it yourself. Eek, eek, eek!
The Air Force cannot be defeated, not by the likes of you filthy, bald humans. You may have won the battle, but you won't win the war. Hargon's heroes will be victorious.
Yes? What you need?
I need a water bottle. I didn't want to get on the screen.
That's okay. We did it, Donkey. We beat the Air Force. Excellent work, Donkey. Those sizz snares you made worked like a dream.
Indeed so. Let us continue to seek out our enemy's weaknesses, and we may win this war without a single sword being swung.
Sorry to break this to you, Granddad, but these fancy traps aren't the be-all and end-all. We're the ones who actually put our necks on the line to finish these monsters off.
That's as may be, but every little bit helps.
The Air Force and the Scare Force are still out there, and we still need every tool at our disposal to lay them low.
Before we get carried away planning for the next battle, let us see to the damage from the last one. Fear not, Donkey. Moonbrook's band of budding builders will have things back in tip-top condition before you can blink. How about that then, young builder? Good as new if you ask me.
Hang on, something's not right. I can still smell monsters about. Hargon Preserva? Look, everyone over there! Yes, sir.
You'll never hit us from down there, pathetic humans.
Damn it all! What do we do? What do we do? Run? Not die? Not swing your swords like idiots? Okay, or just die.
Not so tough now, are you? You don't stand a chance against the almighty Air Force.
They're here already? But our preparations! We're not ready for another battle! Speak for yourself, I was born ready. Come on, Donkey, let's get him. Phew, it took some doing, but we got them in the end. That flying trick is nasty.
What else did you expect from the Air Force? We shall have to rethink our defenses. They flew right over the sizz snares, not to mention the Great Gate.
It was hard enough just hitting them. We need a strategy to handle them if they attack en masse.
How can you talk of defenses and strategy at a time like this? What are those two poor soldiers in front of the castle?
Huh? It's got into her.
Star, what are you doing?
I love you, my sweet. Donkey, these poor, poor souls. I well understand how hard this is for you, Esther. None of us wish to witness death. But we are at war. People will die. These men were prepared to pay that price for what they believed in. We all are. They're dead. They're never coming back. I don't want to die. We have to win, no matter what. Donkey, if it isn't too much trouble, would you be so kind as to give these men a proper burial, like you did for those in Moonahan? We must learn from this tragedy. Let us add to our strength so that when the Air Force return, we are ready for them. Vengeance will be ours.
What's your donkey? You probably ain't even noticed me before, what with me not introducing myself or nothing, but we've noticed you alright. Since we met you, we realised that the children of Argon are a lot of rotters. We want to help you out in whatever way we can. That rotten Air Force robbed us of 2 good soldiers, right? So we were thinking, maybe we could make ourselves useful by learning how to fight. Especially Vanessa trained us.
But she's so fierce looking. I can't hardly muster up the courage to say hello, let alone ask her for help.
You and her are mates, yeah? Do us a favor, donkey. Ask her to train us up, will ya?
Hello, Donkey. You're looking as cheery as ever. Even among the horrors of war, you managed to keep a smile on your face. Well, what is it? What? The townspeople want me to train them into soldiers. Strange that they didn't ask me themselves. Well, I would gladly instruct anyone who is willing to join the war effort, but...
Get in! Thanks for asking her, donkey, and thanks for agreeing to train us, Vanessa. You ain't gonna regret it.
Don't rejoice just yet. I expect you to train as though your lives depend on it. One day they jolly well might. Let's begin with 100 laps of the castle grounds. This may take some time, Donkey. In the meantime, I suggest you see to the other townspeople. They may have requests of their own. Recent events have served as a stark reminder of the mercilessness of the monsters as forces and the true horror of death. I will not give in to this darkness. I will escape this bally fate. Warwick lost his whole family to the monsters. His parents, his brothers, his sisters, all slain mercilessly. It's little wonder that he's keener than any of us to end the war. He hates death with a passion. Donkey, if we hope to survive, let alone defeat them, then we must add to our strength. Will you ring the Builder's bell one more time? When we hear that perfect peal, a will to build awakens in all of us, and brings it with it a flash of inspiration that we could sorely use to win ourselves more powerful magical weapons. You say the bell responds to the gratitude of your fellow townsfolk, yes? If you haven't the power just yet, be sure to ask the people if they have any unrequited needs. Well, jolly good show, Donkey. Ringing that bell didn't just inspire the townspeople, it rallied new troops to our cause, too. Am I not concerned that there might be a spy among their number? That's certainly a possibility. But the last thing we need is to start doubting each other. We have enough enemies as it is without making enemies ourselves. Who is your enemy? Is it any you or is it enemy? Who should we trust? Who should we hate? Find out we must before it's too late. Right, anyway. If there's one person I trust, it's you, Donkey. And I do hope you feel you can trust me, too. And I have little doubt who our next enemy will be. The abominable Air Force. We must find a way to defeat them before it's too late. Yeah. I'm astonished at the repairs you made to Moonbrook Castle. The power of a skilled builder is truly a wonder to behold. That being said, I'm certain you could make our home even greater. There's no need for you to be modest, boy. I know you have it in you. If we want our soldiers to have every advantage, we must. In the battles to come, we must provide them with a well-stocked armory. All the room needs is a chest, 2 barricades, and 4 pieces of ornamental equipment of some description or another. Oh, Donkey, the thought of those 2 noble warriors that gave their lives in heroic battle against the Air Force is too tragic to bear. But to die is the fate of all who live, just as all who live are doomed to eventually grow hungry. Just listen to my rumbling tummy. Why do people need to eat? We hunger day and night. Life is oh so bittersweet when you really need a bite. Which brings me to my request, dear Donkey. I think it's time we upgraded our cooking arrangements. You already built a castle kitchen, yes? Well, I think it needs a big table to eat at. And if you could put a crock pot and some crockery on the table, it would no longer be a mere kitchen, it would be a castle cafeteria. Our population grows and there are more mouths to feed, but our wise builder knows just what our kitchen needs. How is this not considered a dining room?
Capital work, Donkey. You built us an armory. What a fine young man you are. Now, you needn't hand out new swords to our soldiers one by one, but you can put them in the chest and everyone can help themselves. In this way, our army can quickly take advantage of all your advancements in armaments, providing you keep the chest and the armory well stocked. Speaking of warfare, Donkey, I know that builders are not born warriors. Do you not find the frantic chaos of battle trying? Were I a builder, I would want to stay far away from the fray. I would stand atop my walls and launch projectiles at my foes, even those in the air. An inviting prospect, is it not? Think upon this idea, young builder, and be inspired. Woohoo! Boom balls, you say? That's a fine idea if I've ever heard one. I imagine you'll be needing some rock bomb shards to make them. You can obtain those from the rock bombs that loiter around the docks for the Air Force moored their ship. You can use those boom balls just as I described them. Simply find a pleasant spot on the castle walls and rain destruction down on your enemies. Just be sure to build as many as you need before the battle begins.
Gav, I'll finish my training.
Normally, I would have them do another 1,000 laps of the castle walls, but it wouldn't do for them to keel over dead before they've had a chance to prove themselves in battle. Hold on, I feel different.
Now we can fight like a Nessa and Malroth do.
You would take Malroth as a role model. Your friend is strong, but he is no soldier. His recklessness is a hazard to all around him, allies and enemies both. You say he means no malice by it. That he may have a bad temper, but he has a good heart. I understand your desire to defend your friend, Donkey, but I have an army to lead. Malroth's mayhem is a distraction at best, at worst a threat. I sense something about that man. Whatever drives him to these excesses, I only hope that it does not bring calamity to Moonbrook. Okay, so I need to move it. And what classifies as a dining room? Okay, so 4 of them. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? You took a plain and functional kitchen and turned it into a beautiful Catholic cafeteria that really whets the appetite. No doubt the townspeople will be inspired to use any ingredients they find in the chest to make all sorts of delicious foodstuffs. Of course, I myself would never dream of doing such a thing. It would be a mortal sin, strictly prescribed by the almighty Hargon. Speaking of Hargon, do you think it's true that one of his spies has infiltrated the castle? I hear fevered whisperings of treason and treachery, but what real harm has actually been done?
If there's a traitor in our midst, they're not the most efficient fellow.
But what if they are merely biding their time until one day,
Oh my mind runs wild with the possibilities. Any one of us could be the spy.
what if it were Warwick? He's so noble and upstanding, almost suspiciously so. Or Zara. There's something curiously unassuming about her. And what of Lord Jeremiah? He might be a double agent, turned by monsters during his time among them. But what? It could be me? Don't be ridiculous. I may be a devout disciple of the children of Hargon, but espionage is not one of my many talents. If you know what I'm saying. The castle's defenses are stronger than ever now, and we're recruiting new soldiers by the day. Our preparations to defeat Hargon's army proceed apace. But I fear that some of our new recruits might need a little bit more combat training. I was wondering if you could build us a room to do our drills. We'll need plenty of arms and targets to practice with. I would say 2 sets of ornamental spears, 4 target dummies, and 4 wooden fortifications should be enough. I don't mind where you build our new training room, so long as it gets built sooner rather than later. Gosh, this training room is fantastic. Even better than I had imagined. Thank you so much, Donkey. Now that we have somewhere to train, our soldiers can practice day and night until they're strong enough and skilled enough to go toe-to-toe with the fiercest of foes. That's if the spy doesn't get to us first. Ugh, not this spy nonsense again. Are you still going on about that? It isn't nonsense. The other night I thought I saw a monster inside the castle. What if one of our allies really is a monster in disguise? And that's not all. I found some marks on the castle wall that looked as if someone was trying to tunnel from the inside. Either there is a monster in the castle or someone is working for them, I'm sure of it. So what? I don't care if they get up to what they get up to in their spare time. It's what they do on the battlefield that counts. I'm not going to start second guessing my fellow fighters. You think so too, right, Donkey? Time grows short, Donkey. You and Anessa must begin work on another magical weapon to help defeat the Air Force. Indeed, the fiends fly right over our current defenses. We have to identify their weaknesses and modify our fortifications to take advantage of it. But before that, let us begin by laying out another blueprint to expand upon our current system of walls and traps. We can add whatever invention we come up with to handle the Air Force later. Be sure to leave space for it when laying out your design. You're finished already? Goodness me, it's enormous. You certainly don't waste any time, do you, Donkey? The locations marked with question marks are for your new anti-Air Force device, yes? Just like when you left space for the Sizz snares last time. What a blueprint, what a plan. But our foe is strong indeed. I shall give you what aid I can. I think I have a lead. A lead, Ask him what he means by that, would you, Donkey? I don't think I could survive another second of listening to his caterwauling. The townspeople and I will start work on the blueprint. As soon as you prepare us a chest, well stocked with pieces of castle wall and any other sundries we'll need. Of course, we won't be able to finish it off until you've invented the magical weaponry to fill in the blanks. So go, Donkey, and discover our enemy's weakness. I have traveled to every corner of this island, bringing my blessing of song to every far-flung region, and picking up a lot of incredibly useful information along the way. You wish to learn more about the Air Force, yes? Well, their camp lies through a valley south of Moonahan, deep within the poisonous swamp. Perhaps you should pay them a call. Come then, we can infiltrate the enemy forces by making use of the Mod Rod, just as we did before. Our heroes depart for the enemy fort in the poison swamp heart. Their war plans to thwart. That didn't even rhyme. Best of luck. Before you go, please do be sure to place all the materials we need to complete the blueprint in a chest. I hate for us to have down tools while you're away. Oh shit. Oh no, I thought he turned into a skeleton. right back. Alright, hang on. One more thing. Bathroom. Alright, back. Sorry about that. There's a beautiful stinking swamp through here. It's a great place to rest, relax, and enjoy the fetid aroma. Or at least it used to be. Now it's full of squawking, nattering bird monsters. Ugh, can't stand it. starting to get stuffed up. I may raid out a bit early here. Greetings, life form. Please confirm. Assertion: this island is Crumble Dune. Yes or no? Moonbrook. Unexpected input. Recalculating Dancing Girl search procedure. Evaluating options. Relocation to alternative islands suboptimal. Must find Dancing Girls on Moonbrook. Must find Dancing Girls on Moonbrook. You are life forms. Dancing Girls also life forms. Can you transform into Dancing Girls? Scanning. Scanning. Holy heck, we turned into Dancing Girls. Let's go and talk to that robot. He said he wanted to see Dancing Girls, right? Maybe make it worth our while. Dancing Girls located. Operation success. Overflow error and happiness management code routine. Greetings, Dancing Girls. Please accept gifts. Dancing Girl beauty confirmed. Inspiration obtained. Hopes initialized. Dreams allocated. Thank you, Dancing Girls. Procedure CUM completed.
Oh, it's you again, Orf. Not only did you make it onto the ship, but you even managed to make it out alive, too. This calls for a celebration. I've got just the thing for that. Some sponge cake. I can be convinced to part with it for a price. My stomach's growling. I'm just dying for a good bit of meat. Fetch me 5 pieces and I'd be happy to make a trade. Ooh, you've got the meat, haven't you? There's no fooling this nose. Do you want to trade it for some sponge cake? Orf, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy the sponge cake.
Where'd I put the mod rod?
Hey, you! What are you slackers doing wandering around? If you got nothing to do, I'll find something to keep you busy. Go gather more flurry feathers. If we don't have enough, a particularly blustery breeze is all it would take to leave us absolutely helpless. It's funny to think that the same thing that can stir up the greatest scales and also soothe the strongest squalls. Recently, the ticks have been growing darker by the day. If a whirlwind whipped up while we were in the air, it'd be curtains for us. That's why we need the flurry feathers, so we can tear down Moonbrook Castle without breaking a sweat. The other gremlins have collected their quota by now, so how about you go and gather them up and bring them back here?
So the Air Force are vulnerable to strong winds, are they? I wish you could build something rather interesting from these flurry feather things. Let's follow this fiend's instructions and see where it leads us.
Hey, you lot, stop your nattering. Find those gremlins and bring me my flurry feathers. I won't be satisfied until I have all 6. You've been sent to collect all of our flurry feathers? Well, you say that, but can you really be trusted? I know. I'll ask you some questions that only a loyal member of the squadron could answer. Question the first. What's the name of our squadron? Is it the Care Force? You think so, do you? Alright, my second question is that the army that was defeated by the horrid humans of Moonbrook of the Air Force was their commander a Powie Yowie? An interesting response. The final question, then including myself, are there 3 pretty purple gremlins in this camp, no more, no less? Well, if you say so, now let's see how you did. You don't know the first thing about us. There's no way I'm entrusting you, my precious furry feathers, to you. Get out of here. Go on, scram. 1, 2, 3. A perfect score. Well, that proveth you're an outstanding member of our illustrious order, all right. Here you go. The furry feathers you ordered. They're all yours. Three, the supervisor sent you to collect up all of our flurry feathers. Certainly, I stored mine safely in this storeroom. What are a bunch of wingless wonders like you doing in the Air Force? You can't even fly. This all seems very suspicious to me. But if the supervisor sent you, then everything must be above board. Give me a second, and I'll unlock the door for you. There you go, all unlocked. The flurry feathers are in the chest. Head on in and help yourself. Wait, is that? What's going on? We've changed back into humans again. Just as I thought, that mirror, it's... What's going on there? Did you find the flurry feathers yet, or Scree?
Oh, Harry Dad Gaming, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I'm gonna give you a shout out. You were playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Oh, you were playing that one game Mac plays. Also, I'm gonna probably be on his stream again tomorrow or Thursday for the second batch of mead to try.
Humans! Zip! What is he trying to say? Oh, you won't get away with this! Scree!
Nice, we defeated a single gremlin. That's him dealt with, but why did we suddenly change back into humans all of a sudden? Look, up there on the wall, that's Ra's mirror. This legendary looking glass is said to reveal the true form of all it reflects. I thought it lost forever. I never imagined the monsters had it all along. Huh, so that's what made us drop our disguises. We cannot leave so powerful a relic in the monster's hands. Let us take it with us, along with the flurry feathers. All right, Modrod.
You've collected all the flurry feathers. Excellent work. And just in time, too. I feel a storm coming, but with those feathers, we can safely... Suffering succotash! It's a tornado! Everyone hide back inside the bath, quickly! Oh no, we're too late. It's coming with wave 3!
Wow, that whirlwind was really something. We're lucky we didn't get blown away ourselves. I see. Since the troops in the Air Force are constantly in flight, they're susceptible to strong winds. What do you say, Donkey? With this knowledge and the flurry feathers we collected, do you think you could invent a weapon to work against them? At any rate, our work here is done. Come, let us return to the castle. Oh, whoosh widget. Wait, something doesn't feel right here. Oh, Donkey, thank goodness you're here. Something terrible has happened. What's going on here? What's going on here? Are they dead? Slain in the night and buried. They bear wounds from a sword, and not one of the monsters. One of our own. And it is true. A monster hides among us. A fiend disguised in human form. But if so, how in creation can we hope to find the perpetrator? Ah, if we only had Ra's mirror, we would be able to dispel the illusion. Egad, Donkey, is that Ra's mirror? Quickly, let us use it to expose the traitor in our midst. This is a rum business, Your Majesty, but I fear we have no alternative. We cannot be sure of our safety until we have checked every last citizen of Moonbrook. You're seriously going to go through with this? What's wrong with you people? Don't any of you trust each other?
You seem strangely opposed to finding the spy now, Ra. Almost suspiciously so.
Enough, you two. This is exactly what the enemy wants, to sow seeds of doubt and distrust among us. All must gaze into the mirror, including you, Malroth. Come, Donkey, use Ra's mirror and let our true forms be revealed. We begin with us, your closest allies, if that's all right with you, Anessa. Yes, fine, let's get this over with. I see my own face. I suppose that means I'm not a monster. What a relief. Just nothing but a reflection of myself. I think that should be enough to clear me of any suspicion. Huh? Isn't the thing supposed to show your true form? It's not showing anything at all. But more to the point, why did you do that? I guess you just don't trust me. And I thought we were friends. Ra's mirror has shown us the truth. These three are who they claim. Though quite what Malroth's lack of reflection heralds, I know not. Now, Donkey, pray hold Ra's mirror to the other citizens of Moonbrook. The traitor must be found and dealt with. What a relief. All I see in the mirror is my own reflection.
horrible, scary monster.
It cannot be, my faithful citizens. We're monsters all along.
Took you long enough to find us. Come on, boys. Let's show these boneheads what we're really made of. Hang on.
And that's that.
Thank you, Donkey. No longer shall we be forced to suffer from these monsters' malicious machinations. And yet, it is chilling to think that the fiends have been living among us for so long unnoticed.
I trained with them, worked with them, ate with them. Then they were plotting against us all the while.
Whatever their wicked schemes, the saboteurs have been dealt with. Now we can rest easily, for a time.
Your Majesty, I would urge us to remain vigilant. It is not only the shadows of monsters that were glimpsed in the dead of night, but of men meeting with them. Warwick is right. I think it would be wise to conduct periodic checks on the citizenry. To that end, Donkey, would you entrust Rosmere to my care? Thank you. I will make good use of it. I will do everything in my power to ensure the monsters do not infiltrate our ranks again. Donkey, if you would be so kind, would you see to the burial of our fallen companions? They died as heroes, so it is only right that they be properly remembered. So there really were monsters hiding among us all that time. How awful. I don't know whether to be relieved or that we finally found them, or appalled that they were among us in the first place. I simply don't know who to trust anymore. Oh, in all the excitement I forgot. Did you learn anything of note at the Air Force Base? Some weakness we can exploit? Some weapon by which we might defeat them? You've had an idea for a whoosh widget that harnesses the power of wind. Well, those should certainly put those flying riders in a flap. Say, Donkey, I was speaking to Sister Esther about those soldiers that were killed. She told me that they were all stabbed in the back with a sword from our very own armory. Certainly, they could have been slain by a monster disguised as a man. But could it not also be that they were slain by a man who had been turned by the monsters? There may yet be traitors among us. You have all the knowledge you need to complete the blueprint now. But watch your back out there, Donkey, lest you be stabbed in it. Ooh, stab in the back. And I'm talking about the dude here. Alright, I've completed these whoosh widgets, and I have buried our troops. I'm going to save and raid out. Thanks for joining me, those of you still here. Thank you, Harry Dad Gaming, for the raid. Very much appreciated. Tomorrow, no stream. That is my workout day. Thursday, I will be streaming on YouTube. And then Saturday, we'll be doing more RE9. Alright, I'll see you to raid out too. Right out to... Well, we haven't rated out to Megan Mercury for a while. Rating now.